Hi, Rich Karuba for bowlingball.com. Let's talk about common bowling ball terms. Now, there's terms that reflect on a bowling ball or refer to bowling ball. There are so many things that you could hear. You could get carried away with it. But if you're just learning the game and you want to get familiarized with some of the lingo or the terms you hear in the pro shop, in the bowling center, or even some of the better bowlers use, there might be a few of them that you could pay attention to. So reference our article called Common Bowling Ball Terms in Bowlversity and read it, and you can identify some of these terms with their what we call the definitions of them to familiarize yourself with the bowling ball. Now, some of the most frequent terms that I think are most important to know something about would be first length potential and then hook potential. Those are the two most important things. Length potential simply refers to how far your new bowling ball is going to skid down the lane before it transitions into the hook phase. Okay? So a high length potential rating means a ball is going to skid further than a ball with a low length potential rating. Number two, the hook potential. How much is that ball going to hook on the back end of the lane from the break point to the pocket? When that ball begins to transition from the hook phase into the roll phase on the back end, you want that ball to, you want to know whether it's a very mild hook or a sharper angle of entry into the pins. So the hook potential rating refers to how much the ball will actually hook from the break point to the pocket. So those two hook potential ratings can also be referred to as flare potential ratings. Track flare is simply where your ball rolls over the cover stock of the ball. The higher the flare potential, the more the ball changes where it rolls on the ball as it's going down the lane due to the dynamics of the core construction, the way the ball's made. Okay? If the ball rolls over the identical spot, it has virtually no very low flare potential, and if it migrates as the ball rolls down the lane, then the flare potential is going to increase. Higher flare potential, the higher hook potential on the back end. It's that simple. Other terms that you might hear is RG, an account for the location of the mass inside a bowling ball. Low RG means the mass is centered toward the center of the ball, and a high RG toward the top end of the bowling ball, toward the cover stock. You might hear terms like angle of entry, and that's usually measured parallel to the boards of the lane and at which the bowling ball hits the pocket. Optimum angle of entry is reported to be about a 6 degree for a high overall strike percentage, but it could be anywhere from 2 to 8 degrees, something like that, depending on the distance of the oil and the power and the type of release technique in the bowling ball a given player uses. But anyway, why don't you read the article, familiarize yourself with some of these points. Don't get too carried away with the science. You don't have to be a scientist unless it's your hobby and you really want to know. But just find out the keys of things that you can understand, so when you go to the pro shop, you can communicate with the pro shop operator and find just the right bowling ball for you. If I had to give you 3 quick tips today or important factors in choosing your ball, number 1, the type of cover stock and the factory finish that's applied to that bowling ball surface when you pull the ball out of the box brand new. You want to choose one that works best for you based on the way you bowl and the lane conditions you bowl on. Again, talk to the pro shop about it. Number 2, selecting the length and hook potential ratings best suited to your game. Well, we just discussed the length, how far the ball is going to skid, and how much it's going to hook on the back end based upon the core design and the preparation of the cover stock surface. Okay? And thirdly, selecting a drilling layout, how they're going to drill the ball. Wherever you drill the ball, you're going to pull weight out of it. You're going to make another part of the ball heavier. It's going to affect the overall ball motion. We have a drilling layouts option, a button you can press on the home page of our website, and you can see all the different manufacturers give different types of recommendations. You just need to find a drilling layout that works best for you, for the type of ball you choose, where you bowl, and who's going to help you with that? Usually your ball driller, your pro shop professional. We hope some of this information helps you. We want to wish you all the best on the lanes. Thank you.